Right. Hey, how's it going, everyone? So um, I saw Stevie starting a session last night. I didn't get to watch it. I got in. I was still on the plane when I saw it. We were just about to go to our bag check. So, anyways, glad someone was going with something. That's awesome. And now I just need to go back to it. I'm not sure if it's a good thing, but it could be a bad thing. But I like to fall asleep watching or listening to everyone talk. It could be a slow night. Uh, how was everyone's holidays? Man, I thought I'm in Omaha, Nebraska right now. I thought it would be pretty not crowded as far as like all these different places, but yeah, it's pretty crowded here. Even in the middle of the country, Omaha. Sorry about that. There's gonna be a lot of external noises. Yeah, I want to see how everyone else is doing. I didn't get to watch, like I said. So, and let's see. Oh shoot! Did I have everything updated on YouTube? Give me a sec. Looks okay. Let's see. 829. Let's see. Okay, I think that's fine. Give me a minute. Sorry. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Okay, I might be using an old one. I wonder. 729. Nope, that's right. Oops. Okay, so it was good. It's gonna be a little bit tough here because I'm doing this on my laptop. See how the laptop goes, and on Wi-Fi. So we'll see. Come on in, I guess. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, I do see some issues with the bandwidth. That's but at least that's what the Restream IO is showing me. It's giving me a warning. Keyframe interval is set at 4, and it recommended is 2. So my video bit rate is also high, but that's Periscope. It's always like that. All right. I know. So my wife's got an interview in Columbus, which is like an hour and a half away. So that's where I'm going to be driving tomorrow morning. We're thinking about moving here. We'll see what it does. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Warren Buffett lives like a couple blocks from here. I could probably walk outside and take pictures. It'd be a little weird. Probably get arrested, but yeah, it's pretty close. I'm not sure what I think about that. Well, kick him in the ass. That's a good one, Ditzy. Yeah, I could. I just kind of ignore it, but we'll see. Hey, Rainbow. I'll have to look up the address again. Slap them. So, you know, that's a good one. Why exactly? I mean, aside from some stuff that I know of, like what's the main things? Because main things that people don't like about them. I think there's a couple for me, but I want to know if it's just different or if it's the same. So, I mean, is it the same? I think. Oh yeah, he has done some stuff about that with insurance. That too. You know, on paper, he looks good because I mean, he still has this house in Omaha, which is kind of, it's not like a mansion or anything, just a okay house. So I wonder if it's just kind of used as a rouge. Is that what you would call it? So it makes him look like he's, what do you call it, frugal or something, but he probably has like a couple of houses or hidden mansions, private places that people don't know about. Yep, he's definitely one of the richest people in the world. All right. Yeah, I gotta look up more about him. I mean, all these billionaires, and you really don't know much about these guys. Even the famous ones, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett. What? I didn't see that, Christian. Really? Oh, yeah. I'll agree on all those. All those. Hmm. Yeah, didn't he also do something like I remember it was a couple years back, something like it was like the college Final Four bracket. Is that what it was? And if you got it right, you won it. You win like what it was, $1 million or $1 billion? I don't know, something silly. Ugh, Nebraska to Hillary. I don't think Nebraska would vote Hillary. Although, if you want to see something funny, hold on. No, shoot. Nah, I'll get it later. I'll get it later. Cause, no. All right, let me see. Oh, smokes! That's a lot of drop frames. Let's see if I can clear up anything. Right, that's fine. Hey, Angel, how's it going? It sucks talking all by myself. Okay. I guess I can't adjust anything while I'm live. That sucks. I gotta tone down my settings on my laptop. I'm so used to such good computers at home. I'm spoiled, I guess. Okay, actually, I got it. I'm gonna let's see, settings. Nope, studio. Give me a second. I'll be right back, and I will show what I want to show. Let's see. That one, but I'm gonna turn that off. Good. All right, I'll be right back. Let's see. Okay. So guess what I saw in my mother-in-law's refrigerator? Yeah. I'm like, but I knew that because she's on my Facebook. A lot of people I know on my Facebook probably have these on their refrigerators. You know, I should get one with that has Donald Trump with the MAGA line, just to piss them off. Piss them off. Yeah, I'm like a couple houses over. Angel. I would probably go live stream during the day. Maybe sometime. Oh, sorry. Maybe I might do that during the day. Just so people can see. Although I would probably be arrested, so maybe not. It just seems weird to videotape someone's house.
Not yet.
Look, there's a lot of sound.
I just can't.
Sugar. Okay. You know what? I'll just walk. It may not be tomorrow. It'll probably be maybe Thursday. Thursday it'll be better. It'll just be 22 degrees instead of -10. So it won't be too bad walking around. It's tricky. Yeah. I already have issues with it being not cold. What's that called? I forgot what it is. You know what I mean. True. I mean, if I had my Fargo Fives, if I had my GoPro, it probably wouldn't be a bad thing because I'd just be walking normally. But with my phone, I'd have to, be holding it. And I guess it would look kind of suspicious. We'll see. I'll do it. I'll do it just so you guys can see it. Let's see. Gosh, let's see. Am I starting too early? It's midnight or at East Coast, so maybe not. Well, if no one shows up, I may just let it be open, but then I wouldn't have anyone to give it co-host to. So we'll see if anyone shows up. Yeah, I actually like it being cold, at least freezing, for a little while, just so I could go ice fishing. Yeah, the vegans. Actually, not all vegans are like that. It was just that one. I used to be a vegan for a little while too. All right, awesome, Christian. Isn't someone in our chat a vegan? Maybe Bruins? Maybe I'm thinking someone else. It's fake ass Indian motherfucker. Come on, fly. Oh, Christian's a vegan. Ah. Yeah, Christian, you can discuss. We could have a vegan, non-vegan discussion. I guess you could say that'd be a good one. Oh, you could bring in Lucas. Lucas would just talk our ears off about that. Yeah, but the other one that I like is she called. Oh, Trucks needs a vegan. I think I forgot about that. Hey, Stevie, how's it going? Yeah, she called. Oh, one of my other friends. What was it? Thug Hunter. So he's a thug hunter. I mean, she did come up with some pretty cool names, though. Let's see. Yeah, I wonder what Trax is doing. You know, I can't wait till Eric is in here. I haven't seen him, but I'll just show him this. I think he'd love it. I'm gonna troll my audience. There you go. Troll all of you guys. Uh, what? Vegans attack you in Cali? What do they do? Throw Brussels sprouts? Thug Dynasty. Oh, yeah. Where's the non-smokers? Yeah, I'm pretty good at getting people triggered, I guess. I mean, I try not to be so, like, get them super pissed, you know? But it happens. I think when I get pissed, I try to just troll them really hard so they get really angry. Just to see how far I can push their buttons. Oh, you know, a cool thing, I was watching a show, just tonight. I mean, just parts of it. I was setting up some stuff, but stone crabs over in the not Galveston, the Florida Keys, the Gulf. I'm thinking it's a good way. That's a sustainable meat product. Is what they do is they catch these stone crabs, and rather than just getting the entire stone crab, they tear apart their claws. It doesn't sound very nice, but they throw the crab back in the water. They survive, and then the next year you know, in a year they grow out their claws again, and it grows even bigger. So um, that's kind of cool. I didn't know that. So I guess that's supposedly pretty sustainable for getting those stone crabs, harvesting their claws. So I'm wondering if I'll decide to eat them now in restaurants or buy them in stores. The thing is, you have to, I think, 4 hours from catching them and freezing them. At least the claws and like, what is that? That water slash ice mush. They serve them to like a local area. If not, they have to freeze them, and then you have to thaw them, and then you could cook them. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Since the crabs, I think they molt, and then they'll just have their claws back that harden. So I'm gonna have to look it up more. Stone crabs. Alright. Yeah, the fun one. I think my favorite part of that fishing video thing is when she was saying, "Nope, you guys should just leave. No one wants you here." And so I called to my friends, "Hey, Mike, hey, Will, do you guys want me here?" And they go, "Yeah." And I tell her, "See, you're wrong again." Oh goodness, that was my favorite part. I'm sorry. Um, okay, I'm trying to read the chat. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Another logical argument I'd like to have is whether we're actually doing vegans a favor. I'm not sure if it's vegans or is it just life. Because when a fish, like a rainbow trout, do you want to join in?
No, I couldn't figure out who you were talking to out here.
Well, let's see. When like a rainbow trout, a brown trout like that, when they grow, they. All right, awesome, Christian. So when a trout grows, like a brown trout, after a certain size, they're not going to just eat flies anymore. They'll eat other fish. They'll eat worms. They'll eat, excuse me, a lot of other fish. Let me see if I can. I took some pictures of because I. Oh, here we go. Hey, Garvin, how's it going? I can't hear you yet. All right, let's see if I can find a picture. So I sometimes take out the stomach contents of the fish while I'm gutting the fish just to see what they're eating. So this was in the guts of the fish that I caught. Those are three shiners. No, not shiners. They're three smelt. So they eat other fish. So this one fish at least ate three other fish. Probably ate a lot of other fish. So am I doing vegans a favor by eating fish that eat other animals and other life? So, because in that case, wouldn't it be better to just kill all predators? But then also, if you kill off all the predators, then a lot of the gosh, I'm just tired. Herbivores. I'm getting the words wrong. Would overpopulate, then they'd have a more drastic die-off, because if there's just not enough food in the area, they're just gonna starve and die off. Oh, here we go. What do you mean? Oh no, no. Well, I want to have a conversation with a vegan and see why it's not okay to eat animals, and not just it being just bad energy. That seems to be at least for this vegan woman, is the point of not eating meat or killing anything is to have positive energy. So if we're talking about positive, good energy, is it better to kill a fish that eats other fish? A lot more death, I guess, from one animal. I mean, I only eat probably a fish once a week at most. Sometimes I'd say maybe 4 fish a month, I would say, and that's not a lot, because I only eat what I catch or hunt, right? So, but fish, when they live, for them to live, they have to eat. I mean, they're not herbivores, not trout. They have to eat flies. They have to eat other fish, worms, anything that they eat. Crawfish, crawdads. So that's just life. Uh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that I know of, no life that lives off of just inanimate material. There has to have been something alive for them to eat. So it's life to live. You have to consume other life. Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Wait, let me see if people can hear you. Can everyone hear Garden? 'Cause it seems like my desktop audio is not picking anything up. Let's see. Here we go.
Oh, it was a whopper.
Okay, there we go. They should be able to hear you now.
That was a decent sized one, but like here they pull out trout out of the rivers around here around that size pretty regularly.
Yeah, the
That
wild.
was a good sized one though.
Yeah, for somewhere in a small pond and at Walden Pond. That's a good sized one. There's some out there I'm sure that are bigger than that, even at Walden, but definitely like I've seen. I think West Coast, like California, I've seen. Hey Christian,
What's up, dude?
I've seen New Zealand. I've seen people just fishing New Zealand. They're just huge, and they're just catching them left and right. And I'm like, man, that's crazy. Um, but here, I mean, for like, so me and the three other people that I was fishing with, like for me, if it's a big one, I'd like to let it back in, grow old. It's already old. It doesn't taste as good unless you're gonna grill it. Um, and they just when they spawn, uh, they just have bigger fish. I guess you could say survival of the fittest. Um, and same thing with the younger ones. If I catch like a anything probably smaller than 12 inches, I'll probably throw it back if it's not bleeding. Because if it's bleeding, it's like swallow the hook. It's gonna die anyway. So I don't know. What are your thoughts about that, Christian? About did you watch that video? Oh,
First, can me?
yeah.
Uh, well,
The
listen, everyone. I don't demonize anybody who is
hmm,
a vegan or a vegetarian or whatnot. Same way as I don't demonize anybody who voted for Clinton or Trump or Johnson or anybody else. It's a choice, and I
I knew it.
do it. Yeah, I have family members that voted for both, so it's like, yeah, just gotta deal with it. But I'll say this, man. Uh, I don't have a problem with people eating meat, and just like I commented in that video, the way that she confronted you guys was the worst way to try to convince somebody to go vegan or vegetarian. Attacking them, antagonizing you guys, calling you guys names, mocking you, playing the I'm right, you're wrong game. That's like the worst thing to do. Like if I were to convince you guys right now, I mean, I wouldn't even say just go vegan. The only thing I would say is like try to eat less meat, for the planet's sake, for, pollution, because we spend much more water cultivating cows and livestock and whatnot than we do with plants. And plants are, in my opinion, healthier than eating a carcass of an animal that's been through who I mean, we discussed it on a video once, Ebon, not too long ago, with the cruelty that these animals endure
yeah,
in, these cages that are, oh my God. I mean, can you imagine if one of us were in there with like
yeah,
50 other people
yeah.
peeing on each other, defecating on each other, vomiting on each other, whatnot? Um, and a lot of us are ingesting those animals that have gone through those types of really torture, and they go through those
Can
types
I?
of experiences, and they get all those chemicals leaked out that come from that stress and
Mm,
that level of anxiety and whatnot. Um, so I think maybe that was what that lady was trying to say about bad energy, but she couldn't really articulate it well, or she was just, she
oh,
was going kind of her mind. I don't
yeah.
know.
But she did say to us, "Why don't we just get our fish from the supermarket like other people?"
That makes no sense. And I'll tell you what, man, those like fish, factory farm fish, I mean, just like you're talking about, they go through the same shit. Like,
Yeah.
that's a torturous environment. These are conscious beings. You can tell that a fish is a conscious being. You can tell an ant is conscious. It
Hmm.
reacts with fear. It reacts to, pleasure. They get excited and happy. You can tell. I
Hmm.
mean, these are conscious beings. Like,
Yeah.
what kind of a fucking argument is that?
Hmm.
Go to the
Well,
supermarket.
hmm.
If I had enough storage, I think like Ebon and I are both low meat diet people.
Hmm.
I'm probably am the one out of the three of us who eats the most meat. I eat it about 2 or 3 times a week, which is low for the average American.
Yeah, that is pretty low.
And but if I had the storage space and like just kind of the means to do it, I don't like killing things, but I would hunt my own meat because it is more ethical. than buying it from the store, and you're taking responsibility
Mhm.
for what you're doing.
Right.
You know, and like we were talking about, we don't make the rules. Things kill things and eat other things. These animals got to live a real life in their natural environment, and that's the way the world works.
Right. And here's the irony about veganism and vegetarianism. Plants, trees, and whatnot, they're living beings as well. So the
Yeah.
argument of don't eat another living being is not really valid because even vegans are eating living beings. I mean, they might not be sentient like a cat, dog, human, whatever, but trees and whatnot and plants, they are living, they are alive.
Oh,
They
Like
have
all
their
this.
own kind. They have their own kinds of sentience, man. Like it's been
That's
proven.
true.
Like you
Yeah.
play loud music at a plant for long enough, and you scream at it and whatever. Like it does worse. Even if you give it the same amount of food and everything, there's been study after study of this. They've measured like certain kinds of electromagnetic waves or whatever coming
Mhm.
off of plants, and those change depending on
Mhm.
what happens.
all right.
Right. I was going to ask you guys, have you guys seen that Japanese study where they, I guess they wrote things on paper and put it next to a snowflake or something like that, and they watched how the snowflake shapes changed and whatnot, and it was fucking
Oh
amazing.
no,
It
I
was
didn't.
like they put like things like love, I love you, I hate you, yes, no.
I heard about
It
it, but I
was,
didn't. I didn't read it or see it or watch a video of it. I'll have to
but
check
it's
it out.
like what Gardner's talking about. They have their own sort of sentience that is, it's unique to them. Hey,
Hey,
what's
hey
up, Mitch?
guys. Before you go on, we're gonna shut down in a few minutes. We'll go switch on over to James's channel because he looks like he started. So, all right,
No
go ahead.
worries. But yeah, back to your point that point again. Yeah, veganism, and vegetarianism is ironic because we still are eating living sentient beings at the end of the day. And as far as hunting goes, for me personally, I don't have a problem with hunting as long as you're eating it or you're throwing it back in, like you were saying, Ebon, in the water or whatnot. The only time I take issue with hunting is when you're killing things just to put them on your wall. That I kind of. Because it's
Yeah,
like you guys were saying, the circle of life. I understand, yeah. If you're gonna kill something or whatever, take something's life, at least use it to survive, whether it's eating or clothes or whatever.
mhm.
Fine, okay. But don't put it on your wall, man. It's not. I don't know. I just take
Yeah.
issue with that. That's the
Uh,
one thing I
so
take
do
issue with.
I. I know. I know people. I know fishermen who do that, and I just say, yeah, I don't like. I think that's just dumb. Right? Like
Like,
right now,
like,
you can have pictures and videos. Why do you really need to
Hmm.
mount it
like
on
if
the
you
wall?
if you killed a deer and you wanted to keep its rack or something, and you use the animal properly, or even if you want to mount its head, like I have no problem with that. It's just use the animal properly. Like with a fish, if you mount it, you've wasted it.
Yeah.
Like but with a deer, it's a different story.
I have a 50-year-old mounted deer head. I'm trying to decide what to do with
Yeah.
It's not for me. I wouldn't
Yeah.
mount some deer's head on my wall. I mean, it's kind of bizarre to me, but
Yeah, it's kind of
I don't have
creepy
a
too.
problem.
Yeah.
it. I was thinking of listing it on some giveaway sites. And I know it was mid-'60s that my father shot it.
What was your
I
father?
don't know if somebody would like one, prevent the need for somebody to go out and shoot one.
Mhm.
I don't know if I throw it away. Is it legal to throw away a deer head? These are issues.
Yeah.
Parts of animals you're not allowed to dispose of anymore.
Mm.
Maybe you can find a senior's home or something and give it to them, and they can use it for decoration or whatever. Maybe.
Yeah, and reading the paper the next day, 16 elderly people killed by one that went nuts with a deer antler.
Put it high up on the wall. High up.
I told you, whippersnappers, not to cheat on bingo.
All right, guys. All right, I'm gonna shut it down. We'll talk over at James's. Nice seeing you again, Christian. Tea Garden
No problem,
and
guys.
Snork.
Pleasure.
All right.